By the way, I have abandoned the tornado project. I think it wasn't the smartest idea to get out there. Right now I'm sitting in the tornado shelter in the basement and waiting out this weather. So it might not become a full-blown tornado, but you never know until you know, and then it's too late when you know. Now you know. So I think in 15 minutes we're good to go. Nothing much to do, and I think then later the power will go out again. This light is following me. And by the way, in case people wondered, yeah, that's correct. YouTube currently does not seem to put out notifications for live streams. So I'm just streaming to zero audience, and that's okay. Because it's boring here anyway, and there's nothing to do. So I'll wait till my wife makes dinner. But since I'm on an elimination diet, I currently only eat poultry, meat, fish, and stuff like that. And in the tornado basement, it's not really that warm. Hi guys, so as I said, the earlier recording I did was not too smart, trying to record a tornado. So I went to the tornado shelter basement, and I'm just gonna sit it out for 15 minutes or so. Because I think one should not mess with tornadoes. But I wanted to record it. Next time what I'm going to do, I will just get a watertight case for the phone and a remote for the iPhone, or maybe control it with another iPhone or an iPad, and then just have it record the tornado while I watch it from the living room. That's probably a safer approach to do it. Let me know if you have any other good ideas how to record a tornado. But certainly that cargo strap turned out not to be the smartest idea, but that sometimes happens. So yeah, that's where I am right now, stuck in the tornado shelter. So outside hell is loose. But we should know in 15 minutes if I can go back to the house upstairs, out of the tornado shelter here, or if I need to be stuck here the whole night, I don't know. My daughter is at least at home already. But we got a nice tornado shelter, so it's all built out. I put a big TV and everything in it. But power will soon probably glitch and get out again. But anyway, so just enjoy a weekend. Here's nothing to enjoy right now. You cannot even watch TV because the internet constantly zaps. But looks like at least we got connection here. That's the day and the evening from the tornado shelter. I had planned my weekend differently, so to speak of. But what you're gonna do? So what you're gonna do if they come for you, right? So you end up in the shelter, not in the homeless shelter, in the tornado shelter here, not in the homeless shelter. Maybe in the homeless shelter in case the tornado hits, right? But that's a different problem. So anybody currently having any freaking tornadoes? Because this is what Ohio is like. And I think you have seen my recordings about our weather today, the downpours and the rain. And they talk about a drought here. I mean, where's the drought? It rains every day. But again, that's another conspiracy I'm going to figure out. So, because, like it never rains. Then it rains like 280 days. Then in Ohio, you get the Indian summer that's coming in fall. Like the leaves turn all the beautiful colors. And it doesn't rain for like 3 weeks, as I explained in the video. And then everybody's like, oh my God, it's a drought. It's the end of the world. There's no drought. I mean, it's raining nonstop. Every afternoon it's raining here. And I'm really pissed. And that's why I make those recordings about the rain. Because then when in October, the people start posting again, we have a drought, there's no rain, there was no rain, then I will upload all that shit and show them that it rained every day or pretty much every day. By the way, in the tornado shelter here, in case it becomes a longer session, I have some good moonshine. Maybe we open a bottle, I don't know. But right now I'm stuck here. But if you open the moonshine and they evacuate you and you have to drive your car, that could also be a problem. Hi Andrew, how are you? Where are you from? What's your weather? Is it as bad as here? Andrew sounds American or British, don't know. So we have 8 people on Sunday in the stream here, 10 people, okay, great. As I said, this is a live cast. Where is Oconto Falls? Is that Canada? Wisconsin, right? WI is Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm in Columbus, Ohio, the area of black holes and tornadoes. So if you have seen my shorts uploads earlier, the whole day was already pretty miserable. So I don't know how weather is over the year in Wisconsin, but I don't get it. Are you your own cousin? Sorry, I don't get it. You mean because everybody is related to everybody else in Ohio? So that could be that I'm my own cousin. That still doesn't work from the logic, by the way. No, I cannot say that pretty fast. I cannot even say it slow. Sorry about that. By the way, did you guys also see that it's springtime? So I saw, like, when I was walking on the street, you know, there's a zebra crossing the street. I saw one dog humping another dog. And I thought, what's going on? So I thought maybe the other dog was blind, the front dog, and the rear dog was just trying to push the other dog across the street to help it cross the street. But then I learned different. Do you hunt? No, not anymore. Because of the hat? No, I have a green camo hat, like I have real outfit for wilderness. Yeah, I go a lot into the wilderness, but I do not hunt, no. No guns for me. But hunting might be a good sport. I mean, originally I'm from Germany. Right now I live in the US. Got the right flag. You got to wear that right now after the election, right? That's important. How old are you? Don't know, older than you, younger than you? Take a guess. But I'm 20 years old in my heart and my brain. It's a shortish, okay, got it. Got already, got it, Andrew, got it, got you. Where in Germany? Heidelberg. You guess me older like what? Anyway, I don't know what it's about age. As I said, I'm sitting out the shitty weather here. Oh, you're German? Doesn't sound like a German name so dire, right? Or is it just a shortcut you picked for something like this, eine Abkürzung? So you speak German, du sprichst Deutsch. I don't know. But German is spelled with A at the end, just so you know. Yeah, looks like the wind is calming down, so the stream might be over pretty soon. Hi, Yank, you're 12, so maybe you should not be watching this channel. No, just kidding, you can watch it. War da was? Ja, da war was. Was macht der Papa mit dem Krapper da? You know the song? Was machst du mit dem Plattenspieler kaputt, Drecksack? Anyway, so I still remember some lyrics. From English to German, I switch fluently because I'm 25 years in the US. It just goes boom. And by the way, I speak faster English than German. The interesting thing is, however, I started dreaming in English after 20 years about that. Before that, I dreamt in German. So from English to German, yeah, ich kann schnell umschalten, sehr schnell, and I can switch back very fast too, so no problem for me. Unless I'm drunk, because then it's more problematic to switch back, but then everything gets tingled up and mangled up, and then there's a problem. But anyway, looks like we got a little light at the end of the tunnel here. I don't know where the tunnel is, that's the escape door. And the thing is, look, I built a minibar into my tornado shelter, because I thought we had 68 tornadoes last year, 68 tornadoes last year, and might as well make it nice and comfy here. So I built in a nice living room area, and I have, let me switch that and show you. I have a mini bar. So that has all the good stuff in it. See, this is the tornado shelter exit, the sliding doors that goes like flat out from a hill. And then here, see if it gets really boring at night. These are the good supplies here, see? It's everything I need. This stuff is really good here, Belvedere. And so it looks like the wind is calming down. That's good, because our deck is still there. If the deck is blown away, you have a problem, you know. But the whole foundation cracked from the last tornado. See this big line there, this rip? Yeah, there's vodka, there's good vodka, but let me show you something. I mean, vodka, I have everywhere vodka, because I sold some gold coins and bought vodka for it. Do you know, guys, like an ounce of gold right now is $3,000. Do you know how much vodka you get for it? That's crazy. But look at the real cool stuff. The real cool stuff, of course, is always hidden way behind. But since I'm in Ohio, my brother-in-law is making moonshine. So my brother-in-law made that. That's moonshine, like a Ray whiskey. And he made me a fancy bottle. Let me find that. Here it is, of corn whiskey. Did you know that you can make corn whiskey? I think I will like the corn whiskey better, because if you put them next to each other, let's do that. See, the corn whiskey is all clear. And the rule is clear alcohol. I live in America. Clear alcohol doesn't give you a headache that bad. Everything that has a color gives you a headache. But I've got to put this away. Otherwise, I want to drink it. But there's enough left for a week, so no problem. Lebe ich in Deutschland oder in America? Guess where I'm living? That's the flag you wear right now after the election. See, and then I built in a TV. That's another problem I failed. So I built in this TV, then I built in this TV, but the TV are the same, and now if I change something on the remote, it changes on both TVs. And I have a dishwasher too, because if I'm too lazy to clean anything, I can use the dishwasher. And we have pretzels, because pretzels and beer work well together. But for normal days, you know, we only stick with the beer. So for the beer, see, I get the real fridge size. Look at the size of this freaking fridge. My wife bought that fridge. Look at the size of this fridge. That's just half of it, okay? And so the other one, you guys ever seen a fridge like that? Look at the ice cubes. There's an ice maker. Isn't that cool? By the way, we have now Aldi too in the US. Can you believe it? You want a room tour? I give you a room tour. So first of all, we have the fridges of all fridges. So I had to approve that my wife could buy it, because once she got it, I got the sports car. So den Kühlschrank musste ich zuerst kaufen und dann hat mir meine Frau den Sportwagen genehmigt, okay? And then there's like the little area here, hangout area, because again, there's a lot of bad weather in Ohio. And we have the secret rooms. No, they're not secret, I'll show you. So it's not really a room tour, it's literally a tornado shelter. So we have a bedroom here, in case we need to sleep down here. We have 5 more bedrooms upstairs, so 5 mehr Schlafzimmer oben. Und das ist das Schlafzimmer hier unten im Tornadoschutzbunker. By the way, my daughter does art. And Daya, welcome to my channel. Never saw you here before. So my daughter does a lot of art painting. She's pretty talented. I'm an electronic engineer, so I do a total different topic. And here I have a project I'm currently working on. It's still not progressing. That turned out a disaster. I started wiring the ceiling. I put speakers in the ceiling, but I forgot to label all the wires. Now I don't know which wire goes where. But we'll figure it out one thing at a time. And the shelter, of course, we have heat dishes because it's pretty cold here. So what else do you see? And then we have another room. This house is huge, so it has so many rooms. See, that's a big room where nothing happens. It's just crap stored away there, all kinds of stuff. This, by the way, the inside walls are drywall, Trockengips. The outside walls are concrete for the tornadoes. So you're happy with the room tour? And you need huge, big, heavy enforcement. That's like all solid Stabilisatoren im Gebäude, ne? And then in the tornado shelter, in case you get stuck a long time here, of course you don't want to stink, you want to shower eventually. So I had a shower built in, see? So here's the shower with 2 shower heads. I think you can use one to rinse your ass, I don't know. And that's the secret door, we don't open that. And here you see how an unfinished room looks like. See that? And so there's like a workbench where I'm working. And here you can see the real structure of a tornado shelter. That is all solid concrete. So these are not fake brick stones, it's all concrete. Because above the house is wood. And those big pipes and tubes you see here, that's for heating. The heating is done by hot air, so it's a gas heating system. But all those rooms are huge. It's not bicycle season yet, see? And then here's our water supply for the whole house. And here's the electricity. You know, in the US we have 120 volts, right? So these are 2 times 200 amps, so it's 400 amps circuit breaker boxes. The wiring is interesting. So now you got the room tour. As I said, that's the secret room where Freddy Krueger lives. Then, of course, there's a big room for those who haven't seen it. That's the central heating and air conditioning for the house. The house is 5,000 square foot, so about 500 Quadratmeter. So you need a big Heizung und Klimatisierungsanlage, Zentralklima. And water, you need big water boilers. See those water boilers here, in case you haven't seen, now you see. Those water thingies, they eat up on average $585 in electricity each per year. So just so you know, that's like $1,200 in electricity. But this is how American houses look inside, look. The wiring is just interesting. Something catches on fire, the whole house catches on fire. There's so many switches here, let's try this one. Okay, that works. Here's more paintings my daughter does. See? Anyway, is anybody here outside the US? I want to switch this back. As I said, this is what you wear now after the election, and you're all good here as an immigrant, so no problem. By the way, I'm a permanent citizen of the US, that's what it's called. Hey, Shuriken, how are you? By the way, I looked up Shuriken, the art of Shuriken. Like it's an old, what I educated myself, and correct me if I'm wrong. It is called an old Japanese art, if I'm not wrong, right? But they throw with those, how do you call it? Like those 3-prong stars, like the stars of death, the things that you are throwing. They are a different type of weapon, right? Can you explain that just in one sentence? So what I learned about is, you looked it up on Wikipedia, they had an interesting article, but it's called, I don't know what it's called, the Japanese stuff, like a weapon they throw. By the way, since you saw my video earlier, I decided not to follow through with a tornado. It wasn't too good of an idea. The wind got really strong, but it turned out it didn't become a full-blown tornado, you know. So anybody in the stream who is not from the US, I'm just curious if you have different countries, because I'm always curious to learn since I'm now 25 years in exile. So I left Germany 1999. Other than that, as I said, I just wait out a few more minutes and then I think I can go back upstairs. Because we were lucky the tornado didn't hit our house, it just passed by. So we have 6 invisible people. Show yourself, I show myself. It's funny, I'm just kidding, do whatever you want. Oh, the Wikipedia article is largely incorrect. Yeah, I had a feeling. So send me in my comments a link, actually a good article, so that I can educate myself about your sports that you're doing, your martial art defense type of sports. Because the Wikipedia article confused me, and it takes a lot to confuse me. I didn't get it. But it said an ancient Japanese art in self-defense and weaponry and art. I mean, war. Sorry about that. So don't get it, you know. I mean, I saw your videos, so I explained it to my wife and she got it. But you don't need to type all that. That's a lot of work. Just send me a link where you think there's a good article to explain it. Or know what you could do? Hi, Charlie. You love my channel? Yeah, it's the channel of insanity, right, Charlie? Tell me one thing what you love about it, because a lot of work goes in it, creating like stupid crap. Yeah, if you find a link, let me know. Trump is your second father. Yeah, I'm not commenting on the president. As I said, I'm an immigrant here and I'd like to stay and live here. And I'm following the rules. So Charlie, the thing is about my channel, it does actually 2 things. Under videos and uploads, you know, it discusses real stuff, like seriously stuff, not just crap, but mainly under shorts, it just generates stupid nonsense, you know, like I'm being captured by aliens and things like that, because it's more for my entertainment. And I thought, if some people if some people enjoy it, even the better. I mean, just enjoy it. I watch it myself like 10 times, but I cannot like myself and give thumbs up to myself. I'm just laughing because sometimes I get the craziest ideas, like earlier trying to record this tornado, but that wasn't the smartest. That's how I ended up here in the shelter. I'm in the tornado shelter. I'm not in a shelter yet. I cannot be your history teacher because in history I sucked. I'm an electronics engineer. I'm really good in math and physics, but history was actually one of my weakest subjects at school. So yeah, I didn't know too much. Anyway, those like flags, they're really cool. I just received it today. It's an emile finish, a polished finish, and it doesn't have a pin. So on the inside it has a magnet. So you can pin them up anywhere and you don't ruin your clothes. So you're not poking holes in it. So it's those neodyme magnets. They're very strong magnets. So all you do is you put it inside, see where the magnet is? Let me show you. And that holds it to any clothes. It can be even a thick jacket like this, because down here it's cold. We are not heating this area. Because again, it's a tornado shelter, so why would we heat it, right? Yeah, I like this. They have all kinds of stuff. I bought it off Amazon. And this is neodyme, like the strongest rare earth magnets, right? They're super strong magnets. Don't get your finger between the magnet and the flag, okay? We're not making a video about that. That will give you a blue fingernail. Don't do that. It's very, very strong. This thing does not move here, look. So don't do that. Be really careful with that magnet if you buy something like this. Neodyme magnets can be pure hell. They can be a blessing if you know what to do. Okay, let's read from Shuriken right now. Basically, it's that most of its development after the warrior states period, when there was a peace. Okay, see, they didn't even mention the peace part, but a high crime rate. No, it was not even explained like that. Self-defense art, what you're doing, yes, it is, I know. and to use was sword work. Yeah, the sword work. See, I said it wrong as a German. I used the W, sword. I have to say sword work. It's a sword, right? Like just the pronunciation. Some words are difficult for Germans. By the way, did you follow Amy's channel? What's happening there, Shuriken? Is there anything going on? Because I told her to do some 60 frames per second high resolution recordings, not only streams. Because I've never been to Florida and I would like to see it and enjoy it, like as little uploads when she's back to her state. I think she's from Tennessee, right? Thank you, Charlie. You're having a good day too, because if you're, I think you're 2 hours ahead, right? So I'm confused with the time zones. The US is a big country. So anyway, have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah. Another thing I followed, which is quite interesting, in case somebody watches that, I think it's the first time that platinum is now cheaper than gold. Have you guys seen that? You live in Ireland. Oh, now I know. Yeah, sure. You're a couple of hours ahead, Ireland. Yeah, so it must be, I think, 5 hours, right, Charlie? So here it's, I don't know, what's my time? Here it's close to 6, so it's almost midnight where you live, right? 11 o'clock, probably. But yeah, Ireland, I have been to Ireland. Nice people. I like the accent. It's pretty cool. I just met last time somebody from Ireland in the US. Yeah, and to Shuriken, you're right. Like YouTube currently is not sending out live notifications for whatever the reason is. I don't think they do this on purpose. I think the live notifications just simply don't work. I don't get Amy's either, and I don't get notification from other channels either. Just doesn't work. 9:30. That's not too bad. So you're still allowed to stay up, okay? So I give you till 11 and then you go to bed because then it's working week, okay? No, you stay up as long as you like. That's fine. Yeah, so I hope she does some nice Florida recordings so we can all view that on her channel. This channel currently will not be doing much because the next thing I'm going to do is spring tours. But spring is still not here yet in Ohio, you know, so spring is still lingering out. It's cold. You see the jacket, you know. So, I mean, it's not a thick jacket anymore. I'm not wearing like down jackets, but also like you cannot just wear a t-shirt. And so whoever's in the channel, if you have any questions, ask me. That's fine, because I'm going to go offline very soon. Because I haven't planned anything today. As I said, I'm just passing time here, being stuck in the tornado shelter. Because we had very bad winds and downpours all day long in Ohio, and I didn't know if a tornado would come down. But I think the next time I will record the tornado for you, but not me. I will just put the phone outside, strap it to something, and just get a remote control and record it. So if there's no more questions, I think I will go offline in a second, because I'm down here now for 30 minutes, and I think the bad weather should have passed. And then I'm going to study for my citizenship test. Because you know how do you do the American citizenship, right? You have to learn 100 questions. They will ask you 10, and you got to get 6 right. And if you got 6 right, you pass the test. And then you have to write a sentence in English, and the sentence is always, our first president was George Washington. Then you have to read the same sentence in English, our first president was George Washington. And then they ask you about 20 to 30 questions, and you have to respond to all of this with yes. And then they ask you 20 to 30 questions, and all you have to do is respond to them with no. Like, have you been convicted of a felony? No. Are you doing drugs? No. Have you done a crime? No. And so forth. So the citizenship test seems to be fairly easy in the US to do. So that's what I'm studying for. But since I live in Middle Ohio, we got to drive to the embassy, which is quite a way. That would be in Cleveland. So it's all the way up in Ohio. So anybody else has some questions? Because again, it's boring here with this weather. I planned on going out and doing something on Sunday, but you've seen it on my channel. It's just crap weather. Take care and congratulations. Yeah, I'm trying to the citizenship test, yeah. The test will be no problem. No, it's really no problem. I think you're an idiot if you fail it once you studied for it. So my strategy is I will just study the ones that I don't get right from the get-go, like the ones that I get right away. Some of them are so simplistic, so simple. You just read them, memorize them one time, and you're done. And then you just maybe do like 20 out of the 100 that are a little bit more difficult. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining my channel. Maybe we do more stupid crap tomorrow. I've posted a quiz. You can look under posts, see if anybody gets the answer right. It's about cats watching birds, but this time it's a trick question. And if you're still bored, you can watch my science experiments. They're at least real. So everybody have a good evening and peace out.